Good afternoon and welcome to Kobold Jank on Crosswalking Kobolds. My name is Cal, and once again I am joined by Dogtar.
Howdy folks, and good morning. On today's episode of Kobold Jank, we're reprising our commander roles. Ragadragga is going to continue to try and take out Rivaz of the Claw. Dorks took the last game with explosive force and actually burned out at the end. And Rivaz did what he was supposed to do. He got the wog, but just wasn't enough. We'll see if we're able to pick up the pace and close out on our Game 3, 1-1. Good luck, have fun, let's roll it off.
You also.
3 of a kind, 4s.
I card 6.
I'll take it.
Worst possible hand.
I mean, dice didn't wind up on the floor. You didn't choke on one. We could have had worse dice rolls.
Sure.
Pitching 1.
Pitching 4.
Oh.
Pitching hand.
Ooh, going to 7.
2 red mountains. Spells that require multiple green.
Good to start us off.
Yep.
Drawing a card, I go first.
Yes, you start us off. That's what you were saying.
I'm going to mountain, tap it to cycle Ash Baron for a swamp and say go.
I draw a card. Play a Terramorphic Expanse.
Nice.
I will tap and sack the Terramorphic Expanse to grab a mountain.
There you go, what you do.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Thank you very much. I'm going to play said swamp and pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay. I will play a forest. I pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a Smoldering Marsh and into the battlefield untap, select 2 or more basic lands. 3. I'm going to pass my commander. Go when you're ready.
I untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a forest. I will tap 3 to cast an Umbral Mantle.
Oh, we potentially have infinite combos.
I pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a mountain. I'm going to tap for double red.
Okay.
2. And cast a Leyline Tyrant. Flying, I don't lose unspent red mana between steps and phases, and when it dies I may pay red mana. If I do, it deals that much damage to any target.
Okay.
Go when you're ready.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a forest. I will tap for red, green, and 2 to cast my commander. I declare attackers.
Does he have haste by default?
He does not. I pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to pay generate 2 red mana. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm going to play a mountain. I'm going to tap for a red and the black. I'm going to spend 2 red and 1 to cast Culligan of the Storm's Fury. Sorry, use his dash ability.
Okay.
Only to cast. This is a cast.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's an alternate casting
Okay,
cost.
just making sure I can spend it. Dash, when he gets haste, will return to my hand at the end of turn. I'm going to move to combat.
Yeah.
Declare attacker.
I have no available blockers, unfortunately.
Polygon has the benefit of whenever a dragon I control attacks, creatures I control get +1/+0 until end of turn. I'm attacking with 2 dragons, they're getting +2/+0.
Okay.
So 6, 12 damage coming over, bringing you to 28.
Alright.
Go when you're ready.
I will untap,
Oh, he returns to my hand at the end of turn.
upkeep, and draw. We need to go. I will play a mountain. I will tap for 2 green and 1 to cast Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. I pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to pay 4 red mana into my mana pool. I will untap. Upkeep. Draw. Play land for turn. Red and black, 4 and 1. I'm going to cast Bladewing Risen Death Tyrant. Flying haste when he deals damage. I have no creatures in my graveyard, so that part doesn't matter. I'm gonna move to combat. Declare 10 in the air.
I will take 10.
I'm gonna have to Blasphemous Act to get rid of, otherwise I can't deal with the combo.
I understand.
Go when you're ready.
I will untap. I will upkeep, and I will draw. I will tap 4 of any color to cast Everflowing Chalice kicked twice.
Okay.
I will tap for a green and 2 to cast Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia.
Okay.
I will then equip the Umbral Mantle
0 to equip.
and pass the turn.
How much mana does she generate at the moment?
2.
Upkeep.
And it can only be spent to cast creature spells or activate abilities of creatures or creature cards.
Okay, so you can't use this to untap the Umber Mantle.
Mm,
You draw. Play an Opal Palace.
May I see your graveyard before you proceed?
Yep. Using the Opal Palace? Doesn't share creature type with my commander. So just paying 5. Cast Polygon, the Storm's Fury.
Okay.
Actually we'll pay his dash and attack you for 5. It's the same cost.
Okay. 5. Oh yeah.
His dash and cast is the same.
Gotcha.
And he gets +1/+0 for one of our dragon attacks.
I take 5. Going to 13.
Go when you're ready.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will tap for a red and a green.
Okay.
And 2. And 2 more. Cast Ragadragga, Gorgeous Boss. Gorguts Boss. There we go. I will tap for a green and 1 to cast a Leafkin Druid.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn. Just to...
Yeah, nothing with power 5 or greater. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Play an Evolving Wilds. I'm gonna sack Evolving Wild, get tap land. Tap 5 for a Wrathful Red Dragon.
Okay.
And then say go.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will tap this for 2 green, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast a Soul of Zendikar.
Okay. Power 5 or greater, she gets a +1/+1 counter.
Thank you. I forgot. I will tap for 2 green and 3.
Yep.
To cast Freyalise, Llanowar Fury.
Yeah.
I will +1 Llanowar.
Did you find a Menador?
Or Freyalise, I did not. To go ahead and create an Elf Druid creature token. And I get my Elf Druid! And considering you have a flying 5/5, I'm going to pass the turn.
Draft. Oh, untap. Keep and draw. I'm gonna dash out Caligan.
Okay.
How many cards in hand?
3. Not quite top deck hero yet. Give it a couple turns.
I'm gonna cast Caligan non-dashed.
Okay.
It means he doesn't have haste.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Yeah.
Attack with Wrathful Red Dragon. He gets a +1/+0 because he is a dragon, coming in for 6 in the air.
Okay. I will take the 6.
And then I have to say go.
Untapping. And draw. I will tap for 2 red. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To cast Electro Dominance. It is going to deal 5 damage.
This full card for me.
Sure. Electro Dominance deals X damage to any target. You may cast a card with converted mana cost X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost.
Okay, you're gonna do 5 damage to who?
Him.
Okay. I'm gonna do 5 damage in response to...
Wait, you have that option? Yep.
Kill your commander.
Okay.
And this is cast from your hand?
Yep.
Okay, just want to make sure you couldn't recast your commander from it.
And I will be casting Beast Whisperer. From my hand. I will also tap for a green and 1, 2 to cast Llanowar Visionary.
Battlefield, you draw a card. No, she doesn't cost 5 or more, so does not get a +1/+1 counter.
You're right, my bad.
You draw 2 cards because of this one as well.
Yeah. I play a mountain. I will tap for a green and 1 of anything, and 2 of anything, to cast Merwin the Nurturer.
Yeah. She'll let you go infinite once you pass some stuff out and rearrange how things are.
Yep. Pass the turn.
No combat?
No combat.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Do 3, 4, 5. Living Death. Exile all creatures we control in our graveyard, then sacrifice all creatures you control, and all creatures that are exiled this way get put on the battlefield.
But importantly, it doesn't give them haste, right?
Correct, does not give them haste. Going to move to combat.
Does that have haste?
He has haste by default, and he gets +1/+0 for attacking because he's a dragon. 7 damage in the air.
Good game. Close game, but good game.
It was a close game. Kept worrying you were going to combo off at any second.
So that just goes to show the dragons are the slightly better deck.
I disagree with that. I was really tempted to Wheel of Fortune, but glad I didn't.
Alright. Speaking of Wheel of Fortune, we are really hoping that the wheel moves to fortune towards us. So if you'd like to help out with that, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons down below. Additionally, there is a link to our link tree found in the description. You can find our Twitch, our YouTube, Dogtar's TikTok, the Twitter for all of our announcements,
And partly our Patreon, a direct way for you to support us and give us that sweet, sweet money.
so that we can upgrade the quality of our work. Honestly, we'd love to. It just requires rent to be paid regularly and a studio.
Like every streamer, we'd love to make this a full-time job, and you are the ones that are able to do that for us.
Vote with your wallet.
But on that, Cal, take us out.
In the meantime, I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night.
Have a good one, folks.